Hey guys, this is Owen from Living Room for Small. I thought that we could take a look at the mix rundown of Waste My 20s. This is my first time doing this, so they're at the beginning.
I just want to see a whole room of people just crying and jumping.
We wanted it to be extra sad, so Nate did this little bit here. Threw it through a little filter. Find it here.
I just want to see a whole room of people just crying and jumping.
Just kind of sounds like a phone call, you know? And then it goes straight in. So if we look at this area, there's a lot of different layers. So a lot of the guitars are going to be, I'm pretty sure I used the Tim Henson plugin from Neural DSP. This is a couple of the guitars, so this should be the heavy one. Oh, this is the high mid one. So there's that one. We've got some other heavy guitars here. These are filling out the low end. So together they kind of has this jangly but heavy sound to it. And over top, I've always been a fan of Bring the Horizon, where they have a lot of delay guitars going over the heavy parts. So these guitars are very delayed. Kind of U2-y, kind of Coldplay-ish, I guess. And I think Jesse did this. So that is also doubled up by this little part here, I think. So there's some synths going on. So we wanted to kind of reinforce Jesse's original plucky idea there. So I think we sampled Nate's voice and then used a sampler to play on the keyboard. So that by itself sounds like this. And then we pitch shifted it up. In terms of the drums, I'm a big fan of the Luke Holland kit by Mixwave. I sent it out to different buses so I can EQ every element of the kit differently. It sounds pretty huge. So the drums by itself sound like this. Big sound. Also, there's a bird in here. What else is going on in this intro? What's this? So there's also another vocal that we pitched up and just threw a bunch of reverb, threw a bunch of like a pitch shifting. Yeah, Murder Melodies by Slate. It's great if you want that kind of lo-fi or pitch shifted vocal. Kind of does everything at once. Going through a big reverb into a little bit of fresh air for the brightness. I think that, obviously we have the bass here. And then we have it backed up, I think. So there's two basses going. So moving to the verse, I wanted something really ambient. We were playing around with these kind of moody chords. So I think this is, Corey Wong, because the clean sounds are great coming from that. Very ghosty. There's also a little bit of slap back reverb on that. This is a sample of a gold. So Arcade by Output is one of the greatest tool I think that we've come across in terms of finding different sounds. Where I found a sound that sounded like a golf ball, but I threw a lot of reverb on it and now it kind of sounds like a snap. There's also a bunch of percussion layers. So it's kind of like an explosion. There's some blips here. Also kind of sounds like a grocery store like checkout, which is interesting. We have some lo-fi kicks here. I think this is a little pad that we wanted to add some dimension. Kind of that 1975-y kind of ambience. So altogether, without the vocals here, it kind of has this huge sound, right? Looking at the vocals, I know we have a bunch of layers on Nate's voice here. I usually don't mix a lot of the vocals. Nate likes to handle that himself, so I usually take what he gives me, and then basically just adjusting volumes to fit the rest of the song. So we have here in the vocal layers, this is the lead.
I haven't been pretty okay since last year. I don't know how I got here.
Super crispy. This is a backup here as well.
Pretty okay since last year. I don't know how I got here.
Kind of like a high harmony there. I think it's an octave actually. I think we have some low ones.
Pretty okay since last year. I don't know how I got here.
Altogether, it kind of fills out this huge sound.
I haven't been pretty okay since last year. I don't know how I got here.
Moving into the verse, we kind of pick it up a bit in the vocals.
Here I am again, looking at the ceiling fan.
And layer the high one.
Here I am again, looking at the ceiling fan.
Pretty high. And then we bring in some of the lows here to kind of fill it out.
Here I am again, looking at the ceiling fan. Me, myself, and I.
Nate loves to throw these like belty vocal stabs, and they're so sick.
Here I am again, looking at the ceiling fan. Me, myself, and I, spiraling at 3 a.m.
And this little stab here. And altogether, those vocals sound like this.
Here I am again, looking at the ceiling fan. Me, myself, and I, spiraling at 3 a.m.
Super huge. So moving into the instruments of the verse, the second half, we still have that ambient guitar, but we have some palm beats going on. Then we have the bass coming in as well. Moving into the chorus, we have the heaviness comes back. Along with the bass. The vocals here are pretty massive, so I think I doubled up on some of the layers here.
Where did the time go? I had my eyes closed. Didn't I just turn 21? Blinking, you missed it. I don't want to admit it.
So we have a lot of layers here. Some low ones here.
Where did the time?
Never mind. Right here.
Time go?
Nope.
Where did the time go? I had my eyes closed. Didn't I just turn 21?
We got this guy here.
Where did the time go? I had my eyes closed. Didn't I just turn 21?
And the lead.
Where did the time go? I had my eyes closed. Didn't I just turn 21? Blinking, you missed it. I don't want to admit it.
And then I think we have Nate's belt here throughout the whole song. I think these are some backups that
I just want to wake up.
I don't think of myself much as a singer, but I felt like my voice is pretty low. So I just wanted to beef up this part.
I just wanna wake up, waste another year with the same old hang-ups.
Tune the crap out of it. Yeah, so altogether, those vocals sound big and full.
Where did the time go? I had my eyes closed. Didn't I just turn 21? Blinking, you miss it. I don't want to admit it. I just want to wake up. I don't want to waste another year with the same old hang-ups. Where did the time go? I had my eyes closed.
Super wide, super ambient as well. Moving into the second verse, it's pretty similar to the last one. The only thing that's different is towards the end. Before me and Nate started Living Room, he was producing a lot of metal music, and I thought we could bring some of that back here. Nate went ahead and did a scream, which sounds pretty sick. And it just sounds huge going to that next chorus. So the chorus again, then we go into the post, which we bring back the delay guitars right here. And then we have another backup that I tried doing here where I think I pitched one up high. It's so funny to hear that outside the mix. Who would have known that I was in there? Moving into the bridge, we've got some kind of atmospheric stuff going on here. So there's like an arpeggio. It's kind of floating about in the speakers here. We wanted like a grand piano sound as well. I think Jesse played that because I can't play keys that well. And we added back that atmosphere. It creates this like big washy sound. We got these blips going on again. So this pad is kind of reinforcing the melody in the beginning. Just to kind of tie it in the bridge. Halfway through the bridge, I have a guitar lead here. It's very, very washed out. That's using the archetype Tim Henson. This one's great for that kind of break-up sound, and you want a lot of atmosphere to it. Altogether, and the drums, it has this huge impact. And then, similar again to how I like Bring the Horizon, cut out everything and let the delay guitar come back in. See? And then we filtered some guitars to kind of give it space for the vocal. It all cuts out, and then we have the lead coming in here with the vocal, and then back in to the last chorus. But now it has the delay guitar going through the whole chorus, so it's tied together from the intro and the post-choruses. The ending is where it gets fun. The drums kind of pick up. put a lot of crazy fills in this song. We move into the post-chorus for the last time, but it's in a the snares are on every beat. Kind of sounds like Know Your Enemy by Green Day. That's what it reminds me of. Just that the energy picks up here. So we bring back the bridge vocal and we layer the I just don't want to wake up. So I think there's a layer of me.
I just wanna wake up.
I just want to wake up. Layered with Nate.
I just wanna wake up.
So it sounds huge, but it pokes through the mix. And at the end, this song is probably the heaviest we've gone so far. You can't get much heavier than a breakdown. So we went halftime on the drums. Some double kicks there. Jesse was like, "Are you sure? You can't not have them." That's happening. Then we have some other heavy guitars going. We have a string section going on. So we did it all by MIDI and then we bounced it out. Throw some effects. Outside of the mix, it sounds like this. Sad. We add this pad in as well. It has this big swelling sound. What? Oh, we have some chugs. I think I tuned the guitar down to drop C sharp. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's not it. Well, I have this harmonic guitar that's filtered when everything cuts out. It sounds like this by itself. At the end, I'm forgetting Nate's screams here as well.
Wake up.
Crazy. Did any of you know that was in there? I think there's another.
Wake up.
Nate also likes a lot of Chester Bennington, so it's kind of that Fry singing vibe, which we all like.
Wake up. Wake up.
And layered, it just sounds massive.
Wake up.
But layered in, it's right here. Then we have them back here again, matching with this is where the drop guitar is. So I think these are drop C sharp. Just to end off the song. At the end, we bring back the sad piano here, kind of fades back in. And then along with the strings again. We thought it was a good way to end off the song. And then when we play the song live, we wanted it to all tie together. So we've been playing this song next to, I think it's Everything's Fine and Just Like You, which all have a button push. So we wanted this to be the sound of like a TV turning off at the end. So it all builds and it all cuts. Other than that, I think that is the rest of the song. That ending with the halftime sounds like this. The song has been doing really well, and just wanted to show you guys what was going on in layers and how we got everything to sound the way it does. I know this is our favorite song that we put out so far for a lot of us, so especially Jesse. But yeah, if you guys like this kind of thing, drop a comment and say you want more, because I want to keep doing them.